Hey, all, this is Draco with
The Jade.
Continuing my playthrough of Spyro, well, 3 from the Reignited trilogy.
And here, Spyro is learning how to catch leaves to improve his skills.
As well as slightly hovering, because that's about the closest to flying he'll ever get. I'm sorry, too soon?
Can you really classify hovering as flying?
Yeah, because, I mean, it's like flying, you're just not flying.
Well, then it's not flying then.
Hey! I got it to work!
No, you're just standing on a really strong leaf.
Oh, but anyway, yeah, so I've done all levels from over that way, and of course, I believe this was a level I finished on, I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you found the lounge.
The lodge, not the lounge.
Exactly.
So yeah, so that means I literally just have this mission to go. Oh wait, I can actually check. I forgot I could check exactly what levels I've done just by going in here.
Oh yeah, you have to check on the sentient ballast.
See, I don't know why, like that's a face. Well, like, I don't know why he is looking like he's hanging on, because he's the only one with wings.
Well, it wouldn't be the first thing that didn't make sense with wings in this game. So what sort of world do we have in store for now?
Remember, there were seals in this one.
Well, just because there's a seal at the entrance and just because there's a giant shell doesn't mean it's going to have seals and shells. I don't know, this game likes pulling wild cards. Say you're upper water! I wasn't expecting water!
Well, I said seals, and seals are aquatic.
Well, it could have been the beach.
While I was gone,
Or somewhere cold.
Dude, there are beaches on this level as well. I'm still right.
So where exactly did you enter from?
That's a good question. I entered through the magical portal of... I don't know.
So what is this magical portal that I don't know made out of?
I don't know.
Who made it?
I don't know.
What is its purpose?
I don't know.
Why will you not know?
Because that's the idea of the design.
Well, okay then.
Well, it's simple, straightforward, and easy to understand, isn't it?
No. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Because it's out of I don't know.
So how come you're not complaining about inverted controls?
Yeah.
What was that octopus doing to that... walrus?
Oh, walrus.
I can't tell because I haven't got a good look at it. I still don't know what it is.
It's a thing.
No, it's not a hand, Draco. It has a body.
Wait, no, extra life. Fuck these controls. See, yeah, I'm complaining about the inverted controls. Happy?
Thank you. Now everything's right for the world.
And ease your curiosity, the things with the scuba gear are Rhinox. The same thing that's the enemies in most of these levels.
It was hard to tell when I have about 30 seconds to see it before you banish it from this realm.
Well, in the volcanic area you had Indiana Jones Rhinoxes. In the cloud area you had Rhinoxes with wings. In the... what do you call it? In the shield level you had, like, again, more Rhinox. So, how many times do you have to see Rhinox before you realize that all the enemies are Rhinox?
Many more times.
Well, the good thing is there'll be many more Rhinox in store.
I need to see every species, every subspecies, every variant, every deviant. Well, what are you doing, Draco?
I'm egg catching.
Well, not at the present moment.
Actually, yes, at the present moment.
I meant in general. Ah yes, crying physics underwater. Perfectly logical. Well, you're going around killing everything. And then making armor out of its hide.
No, I'm not. I'm doing nothing with their bodies and hide. Now you're the one thinking. You're very much just thinking too much into Monster Hunter World.
So, what causes the Melbells to explode?
Magic?
I thought there was no magic in this world.
You're thinking of Crash.
So,
there's been many cases where we've just said magic is the equivalent here. It's so again, your mind too set on Crash for that comment. Crash is the one we say is based on science.
I see the rhinos trying to get more bath through the means of push-ups of a barrel.
Ow.
I was waiting for the crush you again.
Yeah, I was expecting it too, and then I'm like, I'm safe!
If only the rhino...
Oh wait, I remember there's a certain level in this that's either going to be really good or pain in the fucking ass.
So what sort of creature they killed to get that shell?
Kill a creature just to get a giant shell.
Well, typically a shell is usually grown from something.
Yeah, but there's one thing you haven't realized. They could be old that they just found. You don't technically have to kill something to get a shell. There are many creatures who make a living like hermit crabs. Go around finding discarded shells to be wearing.
You're saying the hermit rhinos now?
Well, do you see them having homes?
Aren't you in their new home that they've recently obtained illegally? By force?
Not really.
So you're even taking their gems too?
No, I'm taking the seal's gems. There's a difference.
Well, the seals just leave them lying around for anyone to take, then clearly they don't care about them.
Well, I mean, the last seal in a game that I came across was this weird-ass seal in a volcanic region. So, they clearly have issues. Shield level... yeah, screw it, why not? I know this one. This one
Hi, Spyro.
isn't as bad if it's not as difficult as the original.
Summon forth the T-posing kangaroo! Ah, you jump good. See, they're even improving the fortifications, Draco. They're trying to defend their new home.
There it is. Jared! Now, I don't know if it's correct, but apparently I heard that the voice actor for Sheila actually is an Australian woman. Now, if that actually is true, I really feel sorry for her. More the fact that it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure she could be extremely talented. I'm sure she could actually be a really good voice actor. But I find it sad that I believe the original Sheila sounds more like an Australian than this one.
Hi, Sheila.
Well, she had to turn up the Aussie, so therefore the Americans will understand it. I assume you have to kick the explosive ones? Or just die. Die works too.
I wanted the box and then he just forced me to start the thing, so I'm like, no, fuck you.
Well, clearly he had priority on you.
Clearly the bitch could wait.
Stopping the turret. Yippee!
Yeah, now I got the box, you little shit.
I seen some sort of bomb run.
Pretty much just have to destroy everything. Jump, you motherfucker!
Well, obviously she heard your insult about her not being Aussie enough. So clearly she's rebelling. So it's just the front gate, or is the entirety of it?
Entirety.
Oh, this should be difficult. Go on, you mad kangaroo. Do your thing. And if all else fails, summon forth your ultimate weapon. T-posing. Drag's
Yeah,
like,
probably failed.
Drag's like, I need to focus. You're distracting me with T-posing kangaroos.
I don't know what just happened then, but I'll take it.
Hey!
Yeah, if I had taken another hit, I would have died.
How come only 2 seals came back out? Because 3 went in, only 2 came out.
It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
You might want to read before you make your final statement there, my friend.
Well, in my defense, you normally skip through them at light speed, so...
Well, I'm not playing to skip this one because I get an egg from it. And mind you...
No, I meant you skip the dialogue.
well, yeah, but if you had been bloody fucking patient, I
Well,
would have
how
told
can I be
you.
patient if it's on there for less than a second? It takes me longer than a second to read something.
Well, as I said, if you had been fucking patient, I would have said something anyway.
Would you have now?
Yes, because that's a...
So what is that before you kill it?
The duck.
No, it's a space duck.
But yeah, it's like, as I would have said before you were so fucking impatient, is the fact that in this one, like, it kind of stayed as normal as it did in the original, which this is where it raises questions for a lot of people, especially like Jack did when he played through this part, because you think about it, he's the one that gave me the egg, yet he's the one that stayed inside with the explosion, which means that this bastard could have been the reason why we lost one egg.
Maybe he just liked explosions, Draco. He likes the feel of them on his skin.
Okay, what we done here? Yeah, this isn't the harder one, I don't think. If this, yeah, because there should be 2 other things in here. There's going to be a ship battle, which is never been too difficult. The difficult part came from the one after it, which is when we fight the... Well, we don't fight anything. We have a... It's like an aqua tunnel. It's like got like full of high pressured water. I was wondering why I was just kicking and nothing was happening.
His fires were too strong, Draco.
But yeah, like
They're immune to your headbutting.
But yeah, like pretty much like they just wanted to test this tunnel thing that they have of how like its speed and all that, and it's causes you need to like go from one end of the tunnel to the end to get the egg. On the way, you actually have to hit every single mine that's there, and if you miss any, or the landmines that are inside get you, or the whatever the mine things are called.
Just mines. They're just called mines. It's not overcomplicated, Draco. It's just nice and simple. Actually, no, you're wrong. Oh, wait, no.
Right there.
I don't know.
What do you mean I'm wrong? You're the one that was talking, so why am I wrong here?
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Apologies.
No, you're good.
I suppose I got carried away.
No, you're good. Oh, I hate the controls of inverted.
Well, clearly the people in the 90s loved it because it was in everything.
You can stay captive for now. I'm not ready to deal with you yet.
What, no comments of inappropriateness, Draco?
No, I've seen enough to know where it's going. They can have their alone time. I'm not gonna stop it. The video has like 20 minutes. So the octopus can have its fun. Whether it's an octopus or a squid, I don't know.
An octopus.
Alright, I believe that's...
So go into the purple swirly thing?
Yeah, before I do. Might as well for you now. Oh, that's
My
different.
plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends.
Yeah, that's different. In the original, when you got too close to the octopus, it actually let him go and went to the other side of the room to like avoid your first attack. This one, it just like accepted its fate. It's like, I'm not letting go! Alright, now to go through two things. I'm leaving the tunnel to last. I'm going up here.
Pushing you there?
Nope, because this is where the other mission battle is. And plus I want to leave the tunnel thing to last because I think that, I don't know how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be because the original was a bitch.
So was it a pseudo speedway?
Challenged us to enable that.
Not really.
Speedboat versus his new. What do you say? Do you want to?
Well, it sounds like a pseudo speedway.
No, because Speedway you've just got a time limit and you just have to get everything. That one you can fuck up by missing even one rhino, by hitting a landmine, or just not doing it. Whoa, this is a lot more teched out than the original.
So they gave you a battle dinghy. Did you run out of ammo?
Yeah,
No. How do you get more?
in here.
Those crates seem suspiciously familiar. So, does every time you fire the gun, does it turn the camera?
No, the camera's being bloody fucking annoying right now. Like, I'm trying to turn it so that way I can see what I'm fucking doing. But, like, it's aggressively trying to turn towards him. I'm like, yes, I know he's the enemy. Fuck off.
Maybe you stop fighting and just let it happen. Ramming speed.
Go! See, that's what annoys me. Is that I wanna... It wants to focus on him, but if it focuses on him too much, it doesn't drive. Okay, that was a lot... for once, that was actually a lot more harder than the original, because... By fucking god, that used to be easy, you just destroyed him.
You have to get into water with extra aggression, do you?
Yeah, after that, by god. Why do they make it so fucking challenging just to drive the damn boat? The controls are beyond bullshit. It used to be smooth and easy. That's the first time the original was better. Like, in the first episode, and in the Ripto's episodes, things that I was expecting to be ridiculously hard turned out to be incredibly easy. This one is the opposite.
Not going to get the gems around the rim of the arena?
That's what I got. 'Em.
No. On the surface.
I was doing the water ones first, you dumbass!
I figured you'd do all the ones in the arena.
Well, hello, it's the reason why I didn't get these ones before entering the arena in the first place.
Well, you're on a boat.
I wasn't when I first dove into the water, now was I? And I knew about these gems. I was trying to do all the water ones first, and then do the land ones. It's a process.
But why?
Because I can. Is there anything else here? Yes, there is. What did I miss, Fox?
So,
So I did miss something in the water. 1.
2.
Nah, I think he's pointing me back to the beginning. Unless it's like that bloody Sheila level where there's a mysterious gem that just doesn't exist anymore. They're gonna be there. Yes. I'm gonna say it's like in the upper level again. To the tunnel! Now this one, I remember in the original was a bit of annoying. Oh shit.
Inverted controls.
Yeah, this is the other reason why it was annoying.
You need to have absolute focus. Sheer will.
Fail.
To be uncompromising. So, what's preventing them from being moved around?
No idea.
Let me guess, magic.
Oh. Oh yeah, Sorceress is magic.
That was close. I see you too have to live dangerously.
Oh, if I had missed that last one, it still would have said no.
From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
They were testing the fluid dynamics of the tunnel thingy there.
Why do you need it? Why do you need submarines? You reef underwater.
So? What's your point?
That's kind of one of the purposes of a submarine.
Yeah, but remember, this is the same group of worlds where they have a machine to make clouds and a sun.
Fire emojis.
Emojis.
They're still emojis.
They're not emojis. They came before emojis.
They're like hipsters, Draco. It was cool before it was a thing.
Where are you taking me?
Taking you on a journey, Draco. Through space and time. And rhyme.
Oh, you're kidding me? There's one in here.
Is that the final one? No. Oh, yeah.
Now it's the final one. Kill. I'm good.
Now you can leave. Then never come back.
Goodbye, so long. I hope I never see you all again.
Sad seal sounds.
And now it's time for the boss fight!
Mm.
Against Buzz.
Light you?
No, wrong Buzz. Think about Saw.
You're fighting Jigsaw?
No! Buzzsaw, you twat.
What did Buzz saw?
The actual equipment, the saw that spins around.
I was trying to make a joke so like Buzz's name and saw as in had seen something.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Well, now that you have the proper amount of sentient ballast, you can now get to the next
This
area.
balloon will take you to a land closer to the sorceress, Spyro. You can also use it to come back.
Thank you for your help. I hope I never see any of you again.
Moving up in the world. Entering Buzz's dungeon. Thing is though, when it was like, it was floating with like all but the seal hanging off it. Yet when they all let go, it was no longer floating.
Cost magic, Draco.
Well, yeah, they're more magic.
Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. He's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell.
Hey!
Whip up a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
Oh my. What the devil?
She turned into some form of giant mouth abomination.
It's Buzz.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush
more like
me,
gnomes.
I got here as fast as I could. No one.
His body is 90% mouth. How come he didn't take damage?
Because I'll only take damage when I get hit in the lava. Or when he uses his fire moves.
So this is a sumo match then.
A little bit.
Get into that damn lava!
There we go.
So wait, the lava
There it
does. Wait, hold on a minute. The lava did no damage. The only damage he took was when the kangaroo jumped on his head.
Well, yeah.
How is lava doing nothing?
Magic.
And how come the kangaroo does more damage than lava?
Magic.
Lava!
Magic.
Lava! Because you take damage in lava, and you don't need to have a kangaroo jump on your head to take damage.
I jumped the gun.
Why don't you jump on head and do damage?
Because I don't want to risk falling in lava.
Like, don't just sumo him around, just jump on his head, because that seems to do more damage. Just jump! After a drink of fire, just jump on his head. Because he seems to take damage from that. So there's no need to put him in lava.
Maybe the lava gives the head thing a bump, like a boost.
Why don't you put him towards the target?
What target?
The one right there, behind him. Missed it by that much.
Do I need to start being careful because
To the sheep. Make it close to the butterfly. There you go.
see, I do find that new thing annoying because like the in the original game, Sparks didn't need to be like on top of the butterfly to claim it. As long as he was like within a 5-foot zone, he'd auto go for him. But now that they've changed it, that he has to be like right on top of it just to go after it, I find that stupid.
I call that balanced.
No, because that's been the case. Like, that could easily be the reason why you die so half the time, because in, like, Gulp's boss fight when I was playing number 2, there were so many times where he didn't get the butterfly, and I died because he wasn't on top of it, yet he was an inch to the left, or an inch to the right, to the point where he couldn't get it.
Well, and my next question is, how come he died in lava then?
Because he ran out of magic.
I don't know, I've seen that play of magic before.
Yeah,
Starting for fire and such.
Yeah, summon forth fire, he breathes it.
How could the ring? He didn't breathe it, he just sort of summoned it.
Fire powers. He could be a firebender.
Then how come he could just firebend the lava away? Oh wait, that's a bit of a complicated one, sorry, never mind. No, wait, I got it, go on. He could firebend the heat away.
But lava is more earth-based. It's molten rock.
God damn it, Draco, I'm trying!
I mean, even Avatar addressed that, where it was an earthbender that used lava bending, not a firebender.
What about the heat then? Is that still Earth?
Well, technically no, but it still doesn't matter. No!
Yes.
Rainbow.
Oh no, she's gonna hit you with friendship.
You've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you.
Yeah, shut up.
So why did you just use the magic book on Spyro right there and then? Like turn him into a frog or something.
See...
Or a statue, because dragons could turn into statues.
Yeah, see, that's where... On one side, I have an excuse, but on the other side, the game's kind of been hinky with it. Because technically, dragons are supposed to be immune by all versions of magic. However, as we saw in the first game, Nasty Nork's magic did work on them, so either A, Nasty Nork somehow has a loophole, or B... cool, nice. Or B, there's... I don't know how their dragons work. Like, I do agree that that's something that she should have at least tried, but...
I know, maybe they use science, Draco.
What's science? This is Magic Kingdom.
Well, magic doesn't seem to work on, so maybe science did. Maybe they're cryogenically frozen.
Only Spyro, master of all 4 worlds, could save us. But when we needed him most, he vanished. No, I just got cryo-freezed.
No, he went on vacation.
Actually, he's been trying to do that since game 1. Mine!
I think they wanted more.
Little bitch!
Trixie.
And funnily enough, this is actually where it gets funny, because I like... Over that way, there's actually a flame bonus power-up where it has the projectile fireball. When you activate that and give him the power, the meanie deactivates. You cannot fire the projectile fireballs at the meanie.
No.
It's kind of fair, because the meanie only runs when you get too close. So shooting a projectile fireball at him from a distance, that's kind of cheating.
Well, you could have just shrugged it off like it was nothing, like most games do.
Yeah, no, like they kind of are like do it the smart way in this instead of just the cheat way. But like I always found that funny, like how they just deactivated it.
So, are you on a mission to kill all the angry bunnies?
Well, the sorceress has made their life hell and they're angry. I'm just making sure that they find peace.
How do you know that's not just a natural state?
And I'm helping them find peace.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
Yes, my bank is like, oh, my good money, source of money. I mean friend.
You know what the best thing about this image is?
What?
The disgust on Sergeant Bird's face. Look at that! He's just like, when I get out of here, I'm so gonna fucking end you!
I'm gonna pick you up and drop you from space.
When I get out of here, see these rockets? You better beware.
What
Yeah, of course. I like birds. I like Thunderbird.
Who doesn't like birds?
Far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have
A
ever
beard in the hand.
And,
Because a bird in the achievement is spelled B-Y-R-D.
Okay.
No, I have no idea why.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. BBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
He's very British. But I fucking love him.
So, by the angle of how he shot Moneybags, technically should Moneybags be impaled into a wall over there?
Yeah, but he either magically went straight to the wall and then the wall prepared itself, or he got up.
Wait, he threw money at and the wall disappeared, and he threw money back at and the wall reappeared.
Oh no, yeah, like, as he approached the wall, he's just like, somehow time stops, and it's like, I'll just pay the DLC that allows me to survive wall smashes? I love all my money.
Money powers activate!
He's like actually a god with all of these powers just by paying for money. Okay. Oh, and when we probably won't get to it in this level, but that level right there, you're probably gonna like. Because everyone speaks in haikus.
That's very complicated.
You'd think so, but literally they pulled it off, like, actually every single NPC in that level speaks in haikus.
As memory serves, I think it's the pan of 3, 7, and 5.
Yeah, I believe so. Like, they only speak in haikus in that level, and it's actually quite well done. The only thing that was annoying about it was there's a shield level in that one. Shit. Oh, I thought it was going to be stuck in there for a moment. There's a shield level in that one that just sucks.
So, and we are at 37 minutes.
Yeah, I'll probably end in a sec. Shut up, Hunter.
And I was like, what?
It's like, game 3, this is how you climb. Yes. Yes, that was just like, just telling me earlier. There's a bamboo. There's a bamboo panda level, if that wasn't on the nose.
Could have been worse. Does it have Kung Fu?
Yeah, it does.
Damn you, game. Well, it was the 90s, we're allowed to get away with some stuff like that.
And it's not just Asian, it's very Asian, to the point where you have Rhinox with little umbrellas, you have freaking all of the cultural, like, styles around them. Like, I'm just getting the gems here, and then I'll,
Well, of course, you are a kleptomaniac.
Oh, actually, that reminds me, at one point I'll probably make an episode on its own, so I'll wait till I can unlock a few of them. But I'll probably make an episode of these. Because there's like, in each world grouping, there's one of these signs, and when I come back, just like that first one in the first area, there will be a Sparks level waiting for me. So I could probably like make just an episode out of like a couple Sparks levels.
Ah, one with modesty. Obviously trade the ability to fly at birth for modesty.
There we go.
Hi, Spyro.
I know.
Here was the save. So, how does that work?
I don't have an answer for you. So if you're expecting one, I'm sorry.
You're not even just gonna go with the simple answer, just magic.
Yeah, let's go with that since you're so keen on that answer.
I'm not keen on it, I just expected you won't give me anything but.
Well, it's not wrong.
Well, it's not wrong.
Oh yeah, this is the one with this level too. I love this level. That's the Canadian level. A. No, I'm not kidding. They're actually like they go full stereotypical Canadian in that one. It's funny. There's ice hockey and everything.
Was ice hockey in the second one?
Yes, but did they use cats as the pucks?
Well, no, because there's typically some form of a health and safety, and you know, Peter would be very unhappy with that.
Not this game. Apparently, in this game, there's actually an ice hockey game where you use cats as the pucks.
Well, it was the 90s, we were able to get away with more stuff. Such as animal abuse.
Oh, more.
Nope, still don't have more. Need more. Still more. Still more.
What am I? Oh, you little.
Still more.
What am I missing?
There was a metal container that required fire blast.
Oh, yeah. That would explain it.
But then again, if you have enough, go through enough bunny genocide, I'm pretty sure it would give you what you seek.
Just like teleport the gems out of the chest and give it into a bunny's belly.
Well, of course, because they fear you, Draco. They feared that you would kill them next.
I didn't think they fear me. I think they just don't give a shit. They're just like, you just get. Oh, how did I miss that?
Skill? Skill?
Skill? Skill? What's the fuck is skill?
I was trying to say skillfully, but it just came out as skill.
Skill. I got that skill, brah. Oh, I hate myself for that.
Good. Now then, destroy yourself.
Isn't it? Yeah, in this world I've got nowhere to destroy myself. Like, there's no ledges I can jump off. Alright, so we'll leave it there for now with Sparks looking up into the abyss. Because, yeah. We hope you enjoyed the video so far, my friends. We got a boss fight done, we got the last level of the other area done, and of course, when we get back into this level, as you can see the BYRD over there, that's where I'll be going next, with Sergeant Bird. Because that's probably who I'll be doing next, and then well, I'll have a choice. I've got like Canada, I've got literally magic-based world, I've got Haiku world, I've got Bamboo Panda world, and I think one other?
Sudoku?
I said Sudoku, didn't I? Haiku.
What about the Sudoku route?
There's no Sudoku.
Why not?
Because he doesn't have thumbs!
And that stopped him from operating stuff before?
Stopped him from writing, yes.
He operated a weaponized dinghy
And?
without thumbs.
You're forgetting it was built by seals. Why would you think it needs thumbs? I mean, come on, man, now that's insensitive! It's just like, he operated a dinghy! Yeah. It was made by seals! I'm not seeing your point. They don't have thumbs, so why would it apply? You just got the seals in the background. I know we don't have thumbs, but you don't need to bring it up. Flap, flap.
Well, by that logic, how is he able to operate? Because he doesn't have flaps.
He doesn't need to, he's got palms.
Unless he uses wings.
Yeah, there you go. That could work.
It's not like they could be used for anything else.
Oof. Oof. I'd say that's mean, except the game's been meaner. The game has roasted him a lot more for not being able to fly.
And it'll still roasted in the future.
Probably. Probably. I mean, he doesn't even get to the ability to like, from what I remember, he can't even fly for, like, actually fly half the game in the game the very first PS2 game, which is after this. So he still can't fly. But for now, my friends, make sure you hit the bell notification icon down below to be notified by any of our shenanigans that we post every weekend, because we do. And for now, leave a like, leave a subscribe, check out the videos, and we shall see you in the next video.
Thank you and goodbye.